Hello everyone. As you can see, in today's lecture, we are going to solve some previous year's question papers b- only on quantitative techniques. And in today's lecture, I'm going to solve problems on quantitative techniques appeared in year 2017. So, I assume that you are already familiar with all the techniques, you are done with, you have completed your syllabus, because in today's lecture, I'm not going to give you uh, detailed theory on each of the topic, but I will give you all the formulas, all the relevant theory based on depending on which questions we are solving. So let's get started. So directly we are going to jump into the problem solving wala part, because in today's lecture I have not included any theory, because otherwise this lecture would have been so long and it will be very difficult to follow also. So let's get started. So in 2017, first question on quantitative techniques appeared is this one. So I will I so I suggest you that you just go through the problems carefully and then you start solving it, because before solving the problem it is very important that you understand the problem. Okay, so once you understand the problem, solving problem will not be that difficult for you. Okay, so what is given? So age of father 10 years ago was 3 times the age of his son. So, age of father 10 years ago was 3 times the age of the son. After 10 years, father's age is twice that of his son. The ratio of their present ages. So, here you can see that this question is all about age of father as well as son, but you have to assume something. So let's get started. So this type of problems you have to solve in this way only. Suppose age of father, or I would say current age of father, suppose is F. Okay, and let us assume that current age of son is S. Is that okay? So I assumed that currently father is F years old, son is S year old. Okay. So now let's just look at the first line. What they are saying. 10 years ago means F minus 10 and S minus 10. So at this moment, what was the situation? So 10 years ago, father's age was 3 times the age of his son. So father's age means 10 years ago it must be F minus 10. So F minus 10 was equal to 3 times S minus 10. Isn't it? Because 10 years ago father's age was 3 times son's age. But what happened after 10 years? That means they are talking about F plus 10 and S plus 10. What is the situation? After 10 years, father's age is twice that of his son. So after 10 years, father's age will be 2 times son's age. Because current age is F. So 10 years ago, it must be F minus 10. Similarly, current age of son is S. 10 years ago, S minus 10. Similarly, after 10 years, F plus 10 and S plus 10. These are the two equations. Now you have to solve these equations for F and S, because you want to know their present age or ratio of their present age. So let me solve this equation. So F minus 10 is equal to 3S minus 30. From this equation, f plus 10 is equal to 2s plus 20. Okay. Now, you can further solve this equation and you will get f is equal to 3s. You can take this 10 that side. So it will be minus 30 plus 10 and that is equal to 3s minus 20. So now substitute the value of f from this equation to this equation. So you can see that f is equal to 3s minus 20. Now substitute the value of f in this equation. So in this equation, let me write 3s minus 20 instead of f plus 10 is equal to 2s plus 20. Is that fine? Now, just take SS wala term on one side. So 3s minus 2s is equal to numbers on the other side. Here you already have 20. 20 minus 10 is minus 10. Then minus 10 will go this side. It becomes plus 10. Okay. So 3s minus 2s is s. So s is 30. So current age of son is 30. What about father's age? Now you know the value of s. Now substitute that value into this equation. So f is equal to 3 into 30 minus 20. 3 into 30 is 90 minus 20. That means 70. So current age of father is 70. What is the ratio between father is to son is 70 upon 30, that is 7 upon 3. So ratio is 7 is to 3. So which option is correct? Option 4 is correct. Is that okay? That is how you have to solve such problem. The problems involving age. Next problem. A clock was set correct at 12 o'clock. So they are talking about a clock. It loses 10 minutes per hour. That means this clock is faulty. It loses 10 minutes per hour. What will be the angle between the hour and minute hands of the clock after 1 hour? Is the problem clear? If not, just pause the lecture, pause the video, and read the problem by yourself. So they are talking about a clock which is set to at 12 o'clock. And they're asking about the angle between hour and minute hands. So here is your clock. Clock looks like this, right? You have two hands. One is the longer one, which is the minute hands, and one is the smaller one, right? So exactly at 12 o'clock, both hands coincide at this position, isn't it? So clock is set correct at 12 o'clock. So right now, this is the position. What it says? It says it loses 10 minutes per hour. So that means you know that minute hand covers 360-degree in 1 hour, right? Because in 1 hour, it start from here and it come back to that point. So after 1 hour, it will take this full round, and this full round is 360-degree. So in 1 hour, it covers 360-degree. So this implies in 1 minute, or this implies it covers 360 upon 60, that means 6 degree per minute. That means in 1 minute it covers 6 degree. So in 60 minutes it covers 360 degree. Okay. Similarly, what about our hand? So our hand covers how much in 1 hour? It just go from this point to the next point. Let's say here you have written 1, here you have 2, here you have 3. So it just take this much, right? What is this much? So if you divide your 360 things, 360 degree into 12, right? So this is just 1/12th part of 360, or 360 upon 12th part is this much. Covers 360 upon 12. That is 30 degree in 1 hour, isn't it? So in 1 hour, our hand covers 30 degree and minute hand cover 360 degree, right? So in this is for correct clock. This is the situation with correct clock. What about faulty clock, the clock which we are dealing with? So faulty clock. So what is the fault here? Faulty clock in 1 hour will only cover 50 minutes, isn't it? Because it loses 10 minutes. So faulty clock. So minute hand covers 50 minutes in 1 hour. So this implies it covers 6 into 50. That means 300 degree in 1 hour. So you can see the difference. Correct clock. So minute hand of correct clock must have covered 360 degree in 1 hour. But this faulty clock means the clock in the question will cover only 300 degree in 1 hour because it loses 10 minutes. And that means in 1 hour it will take only in minute hand covers 50 minutes in 1 hour. So that means it just covers 300 degree. What about our hand? It will cover in 1 hour full 30 degree. So angle between them, and is 300 minus 30. So what is the situation? Let me tell you. So after 1 hour, in correct clock, after 1 hour, what would be the situation? Your minute hand would be at 12 and your hour wala hand would be on 1. But in faulty clock, what is the situation after 1 hour? Just try to understand this. This is your clock. After 1 hour, your minute hand is over here because it loses 10 minutes. So this to this, it is 10 minutes and your R wala hand will be here only 1. It is 12. You got the idea? So this 10-minute is the difference. Now, so in correct clock, after 1 hour, your minute hand would have covered this full round, that is 360-degree. But in faulty clock, it has just covered this much. This much is 300-degree. So this angle is the angle between minute and hour wala hand is 270. But 270 is not in the option. So that means they are talking about this small wala thing. So smaller angle is full is 360, right? 360 minus 270. It becomes 90-degree. So option A is correct. So this one is 270-degree, but full is 360. So 360 minus 270 is 90. Right? So option 1 is correct. Let's move to third problem. So this problem involves discount. So the banker's discount on a sum of money for 18 months is 600 rupees and the true discount on the same sum for 3 years is 750 rupees. What is the rate of discount? So again, if problem is not clear, please pause the video and read the problem again. So here they are talking about two types of discount. One is banker's discount, other one is true discount. Please remember, true discount on any money is based on the time value of the money. But banker discount does not depend on the time. Banker's discount is just the discount on the money. But true discount involves time also. Okay. So 18-month means banker's discount on same money after 1.5 years is 600. However, true discount on the same money after 3 years is 750 rupees. The rate percentage is, what is the rate? Let's say, let us denote rate as R. Face value, that means money face value, let's say it is P, like principal amount is P. So now banker's discount, what is the formula for banker's discount? Banker's discount is, let's say time is T. Okay. Rate is R, face value means money is P, time is T. Banker's discount is P into R into T upon 100. What is true discount? True discount is P into R into T upon 100 into, so here 100 plus R into T, because it incorporate time value. So time value also. So banker's discount is this and true discount is this. What is the time? So banker's discount is already given. So what is the banker's discount? So Let me write banker discount as BD, true discount as TD. Is that okay? So banker's discount is 600 rupees, right? 600 is equal to P into R into 1.5 years. Time is 1.5 upon 100, right? And TD, true discount is 750. 750 is equal to P into R into 3. Time is 3 years in this case, right? Upon 100 plus R into T. Is that fine? R into T is 3 here. Sorry. So let me write 3R. Is that okay? So now from this equation, can I get the value of P into R? So P into R is equal to, you can take 100 that side, 600 into 100 upon 1.5. This 1.5 I can write as 15 into 10. So I can write it as 600 into 1000 upon 15. So this is P into R. Let me substitute this P into R value into, or I can actually solve it. It is 40,000. So after solving it, you will get 4000. Let me substitute this value into this. So you will have 750 is equal to 40,000 into 3 upon 100 plus 3R. So now you do this cross multiplication. You will have 750 into 100 plus 3R is equal to this much, right? Now 100 plus 3R is equal to 120,000 upon 75 this. So from this you will get that R is equal to 20. So 20% is the answer. After solving this for R and then you convert it into percentage, you will get 20. So option 2 is correct. Okay, you got it. You just have to solve this for, let me solve it. 5, so it will get cancelled. 1 and 3. Sorry, 1 and 5. Sorry. 10 and 5, say this will get cancelled. 2, 4, 0, 0. Then again 5. Yeah, 5, 3. If you cancel it, if you divide it by 5, you will have 480. And 3, say if you cancel it, you will have 160. Okay. So 3R is equal to 160 minus 100. So it is 60. So 3R is equal to 60. So R is equal to 60 upon 3. That means 20. That is how you get R is equal to 20%. Is that fine? So option 2 is correct. Next problem. The average weight of 3 men, X, Y, and Z is 75 kg. Average weight they are talking about. So average weight of XYZ is 75 kg. Another man A joins the group and the average weight becomes 80 kg. Okay. If another person B weight 5 kg more than A replaces X, the average weight of YZA and B becomes 85 kg. What is the weight of X? You may feel that this problem is too complicated, but believe me, just do it step by step. It is very simple. So, first line, what they are saying, average weight of 3 men. Men are XYZ. So, average weight means weight of this plus this plus this upon 3. So average weight is average weight of x, y, z. That means weight of x, y, z upon 3 is 75 kg. That is the average. So suppose weight of x is x, y is y, z is z, a is a, b is b. So I'm denoting weight of each of the person by the symbol itself. So x plus y plus z upon 3 is 75. This will give you x plus y plus z is equal to 225. Okay. Now this is the first line. Now what they are saying, another man joins the group. That means now you have 4 men. That means average weight A plus X plus Y plus Z upon 4 is 80 kg, right? 80 kg. So this will give you A plus X plus Y plus Z is equal to 80 into 80 into 4. That means 320 kg. But you already know that x plus y plus z is 225. Just substitute the value. So a plus 225 is 320. So let me write over here. So this implies a is 95 kg. So you got the weight of A. A ka weight you already got to know. Now, these are the two lines. Now, if another person B weight 5 kg more than A, so you know the weight of B also. B ka weight is 95 plus 5. That means 100 kg. Right? So, B is replacing X. And now average weight of these 4 person becomes 85. So last line is y plus z plus a plus b upon 4 is 85, right? So this will give you, so you know the weight of A as well as B, right? This you already know. Weight of A and weight of B. You want to know weight of X, right? So this will give you y plus z plus a plus b is equal to 85 into 4. That will give you 340. Now you have this. You also have this, right? So from this equation, x ka weight you want to know, na? So from this equation, or maybe let's use this one, y plus z is equal to, or a plus b is 195, right? Y plus z plus 195 is 340, right? So y plus z is 340 minus 195. What will you get? 340 minus 195. So this will solve using calculator. But from this equation, can you get the value of y and z? So from this equation, y plus z is 225 minus x. So just substitute this value over here. So 225 minus x is equal to 340 minus 195. So x is equal to, take x on this side, 225 minus 340 plus 195. Just do this calculation and you will have 80 over here. So weight of x is 80 kg. Option 4 is correct. So what I did here is one by one, I have written what was given. Average weight of XYZ is 75. So XYZ is X plus Y plus Z is this. Average weight of 4-person is 80. So I got to know the weight of A. And B ka weight is 5 kg more than A ka weight. That becomes 100. Now, next, last line is these 4 people, the average weight of these 4 people is 85. So average is 85. So from here I have one more equation. So total we had 1, 2, 3 equation. So from second equation I got to know the weight of A as well as weight of B. Now in third equation I substituted the weight of A and B. From first equation I have computed Y plus Z and substituted in over here to get the value of X. Okay. So one by one logically you just have to solve the problem. Next problem. In an office, 1/3 of the workers are men. 1/2 of the men are married and have children. Okay. If 3/4 of the women are married and 2/3 of the married women have children, what part of workers do not have children? Okay. Again, question is not clear. Pause the video and go through the problem again. So let's say total out of total workers in an office, 1/3 are men. So that means in office, in the office, 1/3 are men. That means remaining must be women. This implies 1 minus 1/3. That means 2/3 are women. Okay. 1/3 are men, 2/3 are women. Now, what they are talking about? So, 1/3 of workers are men, 1/2 of the men are married. So, that means total were 1/3. 1/3 ka 1/2 are married men. So, what fraction of men are married? 1/6 are 1/6 men are married. Is that okay? Now, 1/3 of the married men have children. So, married men are this much. 1/6 ka 1/3 men have children. That means 1/18 men have children. So that's all. Now let's go back to women. What they are saying, if 3/4 of the women are married. So total women were 2/3. Now 2/3 ka 3/4 women are married. So how much are married? 3 say 3 will get cancelled. This say this will get cancelled. So half of the women are married. Okay. Now 2/3 of the married women have children. So half ka 2/3 women have children. So that means 2 se 2 get cancelled. 1/3 women have children. So now what they are asking, what part of workers do not have children? So you have children have only 1/18 men and 1/3 of women have children. So workers do not have children are 1 minus 1/18 minus 1/3, because 1/18 men and 1/3 women have children. So if you solve it, LCM will be 18. Here you have 18, here you have 1, here you have 6. So it becomes 11 upon 18. So this fraction of workers does not have children. So option 1 is correct. Is that okay? Next problem. The difference between simple interest and compound interest at the same rate for 5,000 rupees for 2 years is 98. The rate of interest is, this you have to compute. Let's say amount is, okay, sorry. Let's say rate is R. We always denote rate by R. Rate is R. Here, you should be knowing the formula for simple interest and compound interest, and it is better if you know the difference between simple interest and compound interest itself, because even if you know the formula, calculating the difference, okay, you can calculate, actually you can actually calculate the difference also. So it will take some time. So let me give you the formula for simple interest and compound interest, and then I will give you the difference between them. So simple interest is equal to P into R into T upon 100. P is the face value, R is the rate, T is the time. So P is the face value, that is the amount. R is the rate, I have already given. T is the time. Compound interest. Compound interest is something which is a bit complicated. Compound interest is equal to P times 1 plus R upon 100 to the power T minus P. This is your compound interest. Now, simple interest minus compound interest, if you are going to get that subtraction, you have to solve this series. I don't know whether you know how to solve this series, but I will give you the difference between, let me write simple interest as SI, compound interest as CI. So here they are asking difference between simple interest and compound interest. So SI minus CI is equal to P into R upon 100 to the power T. This is simple interest minus compound interest. Let me substitute the value. So difference is given to be 98. So difference is 98 rupees. P is 5,000. R is unknown, 100 to the power 2. So this is the scenario. Now you have to solve this equation for R. Right? So can I do this? Let me take this R upon 100 on one side, left hand side. So R upon 100 square is equal to 98 upon 5,000. So you have to take square root and all. So here you will have R square upon 1000 is equal to 98 upon 5,000. So these zeros you can cancel and you will be left with R square is equal to 98 upon 5, or R is equal to under root of 98 upon 5. Just solve this, you will get 14. So 14% is the answer. You can use your calculator to solve this. Okay, so that is how. So here you should be knowing the difference between simple interest and compound interest, because difference is given, and or of course you should be knowing these formulas also. maybe for some other problem. So option A is correct. Option 1 is correct. Okay. Next problem. A vessel contains a mixture of milk and water in the ratio 5 is to 3. Okay. How much of the mixture must be siphoned off or replaced with water to make the mixture half milk, half water? So, what is the situation? You have a mixture where milk is 5%. So, fifth part of the mixture is milk. Third part of the mixture is water. So, it is less diluted. But somebody wants to replace the mixture with water, or somebody wants to replace, yes, the mixture. So you remove mixture and replace that part with water, so that the mixture, so the resulting mixture will have 50% milk, 50% water. So diluted version you want at the end. Okay. So right now in the mixture you have 5 portion of milk and 3 portion of water. You want to replace the mixture by water, so that means you have to replace it. So same water you have to mix that much water, so that, and you have to remove the same mixture, same amount of mixture, so that your resulting mixture becomes 50% milk, 50% water. So let us assume total mixture is, let's say, 8 liter, where 5 liter is milk and 3 liter is water. Current situation. Okay. Let us assume that you have total mixture as 8 liter. Is that fine? Where 5 liter is milk, 3 liter is water. Now, suppose X liter of mixture is replaced by water. Okay. So mixture you are replacing, let's say X liter of mixture you are replacing by water. So right now if you have replaced, so new milk. So how much milk would be remaining in the mixture? So initially there were 5 liter of milk, but you have replaced it, but you have removed 5x upon 8 liter of the milk, because you are replacing the mixture. In the mixture you had 5 upon 8 part milk, isn't it? And 3 upon 8 part water. Initially in your mixture you had 5 upon 8 part milk, 3 upon 8 part water. That is what it means. So but you have replaced it. So X liter mixture you have replaced. So how much milk you have removed? 5 upon 8 into X. This much liter milk you have replaced. So new milk quantity is this. Now new water. How much water right now it will be having? It was having 3 liter already. Plus you have added 3. So you have removed water also. Sorry. So it had 3 liter, but you have removed 3x upon 8 water, but added x liter of water. So this is the replacement and this is the addition. Is that okay? Now, new milk is equal to new water. That is what we wanted, no? This is the condition. So both should be equal. So 5 minus 5x upon 8 is equal to 3 minus 3x upon 8 plus x. Now solve it. So 5 minus 5x upon 8 is equal to, if you solve it, you will have 3 minus 5x upon 8. Sorry, plus 5x upon 8. Take this x wala term on one side. Let me take this 5x upon 8 that side, and let me take this 3 this side. So you will have 5 minus 3 is equal to 10x upon 8. So 10x upon 8 is equal to 5 minus 3 is 2. This becomes x is equal to 16 upon 10. That is 1.6 liter. So 1.6 liter of water you have replaced. But what is the fraction? Here we want how much fraction. So fraction of water to be added in 8 liter. It should be 1.6 liter in 8. This will give you how much? It will give you 1 upon 5. So 1 upon 5 is the correct option because you want it in fraction. So 1.6 liter water you have mixed or you have replaced with the mixture. So ultimately, how much fraction you have replaced? So total were 8. Fraction you will get to know 1 upon 6 1.6 upon 8. Next problem. Praveen has this much rupees in the form of 2, 5 and 10 rupee notes in the ratio of 3 is to 5 is to 8. Okay. How many 5 rupees notes does he have? So, total rupees Praveen is having this much. These rupees are in the form of 2 rupees note, 5 rupees note and 10 rupee note. And they are in this ratio. So let us consider, let notes be 2x, sorry. So notes are in this ratio, no? So let notes be 3x, 5x and 8x. Okay. So total notes ka 3x portion. So where x is the total okay, let it be. So 3x is 2 rupees notes, 5x is 5 rupees note and 8x is 10 rupees notes. So what is the condition? Total money Praveen is having is equal to 2 into 3x plus 5 into 5x plus 10 into 8x. So total money is in the form of 2 into these many 2 rupees notes, these many 5 rupees notes and these many 8 rupees notes. So 4662 is equal to 2 into 3 is 6x plus 25x plus 80x. Okay. Now solve this for x. So 6 plus 25 plus 80 is 111. X is 4662. So x is equal to 4662 upon 111. So it is divisible by this. If you solve it, you will get 42. So x is 42. So 5 rupee notes are 5 into x. 5 into 42. And that is equal to this much. Similarly, you can actually calculate 3 rupee note also. How many 3 rupee note will be there? So 3, sorry, not 3, 2 rupee. 2 rupee. Remember, you have 3, total ka 3%. So 3 portion. So 3 into 42. That means 126 rupees, number of notes. So 216. This is the correct answer. So how many 5 rupee note Praveen is having? 210. How many 2 rupee note he is having? 126. Similarly, you can calculate 10 rupee note also. It is in the portion of 8, no? So 8 into 42. So whatever it is, that will be number of 10 rupee note. Next problem. A train X leaves station A at 3 p.m. and reaches station B at 4:30 p.m. Okay, so let's say here is station A, here is station B. So train start so X train starts from A and reaches to B in 1.5 hour, right? And one more. So this is the situation for train X. So from B to A, one more train has started, train Y, and it took 1 hour. So it started at 3 p.m. from B and reaches at A at 4 p.m. When do the two train cross each other, right? Because one started at A reaching B, other one started from B reaching A, and both has started at same time. So they must cross somewhere, right? So you have to calculate at what time they will cross each other. Okay, so what is given? Train X starts at 3 p.m. and reaches at 4:30 p.m. Right? Starts from A and reaches B at 4:30. Similarly, train Y starts from A at 3 p.m. same time and reaches B, sorry, start at B, reaches A at 4 p.m. So you can see that train Y is moving faster than train X. So time taken by train X. How much time it took? Train X took 1.5 hours, isn't it? Similarly, time taken by train Y is 1 hour. So now let the distance, so the distance between A and B is D. Okay, let the distance between station A and B is, let's say, D. So what is the speed? If you remember, speed is equal to distance upon time. This is the formula for speed. So speed of x is d upon 1.5, and that is equal to 2d upon 3. Similarly, we can calculate speed of y, that is d upon 1r, that is d only. Okay, so now you have speed of x, speed of y. So now one train is going in this direction. So x train is going in this direction, y train is going in this direction. So both are coming opposite to each other. Whenever trains come opposite to each other, their relative speed adds up. So relative speed is 2d upon 3 plus d. This is the relative speed because they are going to meet each other fast, right? Because they are coming in opposite direction. Now just try to imagine the scenario when both the trains x and y is going in the same direction. If both are going in same direction, they will meet. They will meet. They will take longer time to cross each other, right? However, if they are running in opposite direction, they will cross each other faster because the speed will add up. So relative speed will add up 2d upon 3 plus this. It becomes 5d upon 3. This is the relative speed. So now you have to calculate the time. When do two trains cross each other? So again, from here you can calculate time from this formula. Time is equal to speed into distance. What is the speed? Speed is 5d. Sorry, time is equal to distance upon speed. Sorry. So time you take this side, distance upon speed. It is distance upon speed. So distance is d, speed is 5d upon 3. So it is 3 upon 5. 3 upon 5 is 6.6 r. 0.6 r is 0.6 into 60 minute. Isn't it? Because 1 hour is 60 minute. So that is 36 minute. So 3 point. So they will meet. They will cross each other after 30 minutes. Sorry, 36 minutes. That means at 3:36 p.m. because they started at 3 p.m. Is that okay? Next problem. A trader sells rice at a profit of 20% and uses weights 10% less than the correct weight. What is his total gain percentage? Again, if a problem is not clear in first glance, read it again. A trader sells rice at a profit of 20% and he's cheating, uses weights 10% less than the correct weight. It is like instead of 1000 gram, he is giving only 900 grams because 10% less he is giving. So instead of 1000 gram, he is giving 900 grams, but he is making profit of 20% on 900 grams. So what is his total gain percentage? So that is the scenario. You understood? So what is happening? So suppose, so you understood the problem, no? So, so original profit should be 20% on the cost, but he's doing cheating also, cheating of 10%. as I told you, instead of 1000 gram of the product, he's just giving 900 grams of the product on the same price of 1000 grams, because that is what 10% less mean here. So now, what is the profit? So profit is equal to selling price minus cost, means, or the buying price. So cost price, and so cost price, let me write. So now suppose cost price is the price the buyer or trader has bought the product at. So suppose cost price of 1000 grams is 100 rupees. Is that okay? So let us consider 1000 grams of the product is 100 rupees. So profit should be, so selling price is 100 into 20, because 20% ka profit he is taking, no? So that means so profit is 20 rupees. So selling price is 120 rupees. But 120 rupees or 1000 gram. But instead of 1000 gram, but instead of 1000 grams, he is giving only 900 grams of the product, right? So now cost price of 900 grams. Cost price of 900 grams is 900 upon 1000 into 100. That is 90 rupees. So total profit he is having 9. So he is selling in 120 rupees. Cost price is just 90 rupees, because instead of 100,000 grams, he is only selling 900 grams. So it is 30 rupees. This is the total profit, but you have to calculate profit in percentage. So percentage profit is cost price profit upon cost price into 100. That will give you 33.33. So this much percentage. So what is his total gain in percentage? It is 33%. So instead of 20%, because of this cheating, he is having 33% ka profit. Is that okay? So now I will stop here, and remaining portion of this question paper I will be covering in our next lecture. So I hope you enjoyed the lecture. If you face any difficulty, you can write to me, you can watch the lecture again, and I would highly recommend you to brush up your basic concept. So yeah, see you in the next part.